What's up, my peoples? What's up? What's up? Astro Mystic here for this week's um, intuitive guidance for December. Let's see. From today through December 22nd, 23rd. So, I hope y'all had a good week, and thank you for coming back to my channel and subscribing to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we just had a new moon solar eclipse on Monday, and pretty major shifts coming, and also what we just had. December 21st. I'm going to do a separate video on that, talk about the conjunction coming up on the 21st, and that'll be on the day of the solstice. So that'll be its whole separate video. So it's too much to talk about now. But okay, so for this week, we start with fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and so this week is all about like getting your daily habits in check. And like, are you taking care of your body? Are you taking care of your health? Are you doing what you need to do on a daily basis? Are you doing what you need to do at work? You know, things like that. And it's almost like, are you being productive at work? And, you know, making sure that you have what you need, making sure that you, are you following the rules, or whatever the situation is for you. The strength in your power and what you want to show to others will come through. The more you clear out, your daily path or your daily life. And so what that'll look like is your true expressions will shine through the more you are positive, and the more you're optimistic about stuff, and the more open you are to expanding your life and expanding your consciousness and your outlook on life. So it's almost like you might even find yourself in the middle of some drama during this time, or in some kind of conflict or scandal or something that's going to test you. And it's going to be like something that's going to make you feel like you're lacking in yourself, or you're lacking some self-worth or some self-value. And so this is really just a test to see. I don't feel like it may be all of you, but I think some of you that's still riding that fence between, you know, the growth phase and, you know, wherever you are in your life. Some of you are still riding that fence, and this is going to be like a little test for you. So, don't get like so upset or so erratic in your emotions that you lose focus or you get off track so far, because you definitely want to keep that, what am I trying to say here? Keep the focus like straightforward. I keep seeing like a railroad. So linear and, straight. So you want to keep your focus straight and linear, because you want to move forward in a direction and not, out or backwards. So, the thing I hear the most is wake up grateful for your experiences, even though we do have bad experiences, but those are always for teaching us something. It's always for expansion. It's always for growth. So be grateful when you wake up each morning, and thankful that you're being able to experience these things and you're here. And this being grateful and being present will also allow you to grow and expand. So remember to do that each day when you wake up, and just remember that everything is for us, and it's to make us see things that we may not have seen before. So next up we have earth signs, and those are Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. So for you guys this week, it's almost like you feel like misaligned or unbalanced, or like you're off balance. It's like something like, are you just doing this? Like, you just swaying through the wind and not really paying attention to what you're supposed to be doing. It could show up in many different ways, actually, for you guys. And I feel like this energy is like an expansive energy. So it's almost like you're being like pushed, like, like off your balance, to like take a look at yourself and take a look at what's going on around you, and to see where you can make these changes and where you can, expand and, and grow. Because that's like the hard part. That's always the hardest part for us. So the growing part emotionally, not only just your consciousness, but your emotional body is going to expand and grow too, the more you embrace and embody what's really going on with you. And it's probably going to look a little scary, because it's going to force you to look at yourself in a way that you probably don't look at yourself normally. And it's almost like you're being pushed and, or it feels like a wave or something, because you want to grow and connect your mind, body, spirit, and that's going to look a little scary to some of you. So don't let the information that comes to you throw you off your game. And you're going to need it. And all the growth and all the obstacles and the, how you feel like the swaying is like trying to throw you off balance, all that is just divine timing, and for the information that you need, and for the information you need right then. So don't get so distracted by that. And your success and your power depends on you. And are you positive? Are you trying to take things more positive? Or when something happens, do you fall into the negative hole and the negativity just spews out? You're not going to get far if you keep jumping into that negativity hole. So it's best just to, embrace what's going on, and, and just know that the security that you have lies within you. Are you secure in your home? Do you feel security there? Do you feel good about it? I mean, are you comfortable there? And if you're not, this is probably an area that you need to probably change if you don't feel that comfort and that security. So, you may want to pick up and find roots somewhere else, or put your roots somewhere else in this world. Maybe you think about moving. Maybe you've been thinking about changing, buying a home, or moving to a new location, or doing something that makes you feel secure at home, or makes you feel comfortable at home. So if you have that urge and you have that feeling, you need to listen to it and do what you're being divinely guided. And if you don't pay attention to it, then it just causes a spiral of things to come back and be like, oh, well, I thought about that a year ago, or oh my gosh, that was 3 months ago. Why did I not do this, or why did I not do that? And that's just where it's just growth for us. So just try to listen. So next we have air signs, and that's Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius. So for you guys, it's almost feeling like a bit of a power struggle, or just like a little bit of a struggle in life. And it's like it's almost like your energy's like coming and going. It's like back and forth, back and forth. So what you want to do, during this time is like, you want to feel the energy in both jumps, the good, the bad, the highs, the low. And because in between those jumps and in between those are going to be lots of thoughts, and you're going to get lost in these back and forth thoughts if you're not careful. And you may have opportunities that you're going to miss if you're paying attention to the jumps and not the solidness in between the jumps. So it's going to be like, it's going to feel rocky, but just remember, I mean, you're still stable. It's just like you're going from high to low, whatever the case is for you. Pay attention and don't get yourself stuck in that. Don't get yourself stuck in that thought about, it has to look a certain way. So just remember, be present during each jump and be serious in your thoughts and in your committed way. I'm trying to think of how to put this. It's going to be like, in between, the highs and the lows, you need to be serious with yourself and feel each side of those. And when you do, and you commit to that, and you embody it, and you embrace it, and you feel it, then you're going to come out on the other side thinking, oh, I'm so glad I did that. Or, oh my gosh, I hated that, but, I feel so much better about it now. Whatever the situation is. And you're going to need to find like some a new healing modality, whether it be meditation, whether it be, acupuncture, whether it be music therapy. I mean, you can listen to music and have lots of healing therapy. You can do meditation and, ask for, healing of being very specific, but you have to implement all the work in order to receive. So, it's just finding your inner star, like I'm trying to think of how to word this. Like your inner brilliant person that you are, your inner star. Yeah, that's good. Your inner star. I like it. So, next we have water signs, and that's Cancers, Scorpio, and Pisces. And for you guys this week, it's like almost like, I think something unexpected may come up for you guys this week. You may be already feeling it. I don't think this is going to be for every water sign, though. I think this is going to be for the people that need it. And I say that, and it sounds harsh, but sometimes we need unexpected things to happen, so we move out of our comfort zones and we move into a growing phase or a learning phase or whatever the situation is. So I think something unexpected or uneasy is going to present itself this week for you. And it's going to almost feel bitter, or you're going to have bitterness toward it or toward the situation or whatever the situation is. And it's going to be, a knowing. You're going to know, or you're going to have the knowing of it. And it's not going to feel good. It's going to feel very uncomfortable for you. So remember, keep your mental health in check. Keep your thoughts in check, because, water signs tend to just dive off the deep end. So keep that in check and don't let your emotions sway over your thought process. And your mental, like the way you think about things, or, was this so hard to hear, or was this so hard to happen that, it throws you off your game. So be mindful of those things when, this week progresses. And it's almost like you may want to find like a mentor or a teacher of some kind. And that would help guide you through this. And you may even meet somebody that ends up being like a mentor or someone that teaches you something. It could be a brief moment in time. It could be somebody you meet at a store and it's a 5-minute encounter, but it makes you think about something totally different, or makes you look at something totally different. Or it could be somebody that you meet and they physically teach you something, like a class, or I don't know. It's going to be somebody that presents you with some new thing. And, and that's what you need. Even if it is like the hard part, or it's like this or that, or like you don't want to see it for what it is, but just know in those moments that it's exactly what you needed at the time. And, don't stress on so much of your debt right now. I know it's Christmas, and I know that some people are having a really hard time. The world's in crazy shambles, and so many people are doing without, and that breaks my heart immensely. But water signs, I know that you're stressed because you're so passionate and so giving, and you want to give to everybody and you want everyone to feel good inside. But just know that sometimes even just writing them a letter and saying, hey, I can do this, or, I really care about you, I really love you, or whatever the case is, you don't have to buy them things. So get your bills and your debt caught up so it makes you're okay, emotionally, that you've got yourself in a secure place. And then let the chips fall where they may. If you have money to buy somebody something, go for it. But if you don't worry about it. Life is so much bigger than a gift to someone. The biggest gift you can give someone is like love, compassion, telling someone they did a good job, telling someone they looked beautiful today, telling someone, hey, I really like that shirt. It makes you look so good, or it makes your energy just pop, or whatever it is. Those are gifts that can never be bought. And so remember that, if you don't have a lot of money right now, go to the store and get like a pack of cookies or something that's, $4 or $5, and just make cookies and put them in a little bag for everybody, and you can have several gifts, and just remember, the people that receive your gifts are the people that were meant to receive your gifts. So don't let money or debt sway the love that you have in your heart and that you want to give to people. Don't let money sway you and knock you off your game, because you guys are way deeper than that. You're way better than that. So, just remember that, and the healing that you're going to receive in that is going to energetically make you grow and make you expand your consciousness out. So, don't get too caught up in the everyday mundane monetary gifts. You know what I mean? Just don't do it. Just don't be doing it. So, so that is the guidance for this week. I hope that y'all have a great week. I feel a lot of goodness out of this week for a lot of people. And even though the world's a crazy mess. But this new Jupiter-Saturn conjunction that's coming on Monday is going to be so big and powerful. It's not going to see something like a movie. You just watch the scenes flip to the next scene. It's not going to be like that. But energetically it's going to be like somebody just opened the brand new book, the brand new chapter in the book, the brand new book. Let's write a new book. That's literally what the energy is going to shift into. And so I'm going to do a separate video on that and talk about that quite a bit. And I know some of you are on my other social media platforms, and I write about it on my Facebook page. I will have another write up on that page, and then I've got other social media platforms that you'll be able to check me out and talk about it. So we're all in this essentially together, even though we can't essentially be together. I think I said that right. But just know that the right people will show up for you at the right time, and don't stress on the other stuff too much. So I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. And I love y'all so much. The support that people have given me just in this last year has been incredible. And I am so thankful. And, it's wild that the people that need you will find you. And I'm forever grateful, and I'm forever thanking the universe for allowing those people to show up for me the way I show up for them. So it's hard in the beginning because you feel almost rejected, like I'm not good enough, or I'm not this, or I'm not that. But, if you keep going and you keep pushing and you keep pushing, eventually the confidence is going to come through, and you're going to supersede anything that you thought you could. And this is just another message for you guys. So it started with me, but obviously it was meant for everybody. So, keep going. Don't stop. Don't give up. Ever. Don't ever, 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 ever give up. The people that want you to give up are the people that supposedly care about you. And don't do that. Don't do that. show your worth. Be your worth. Be the love. Spread love and compassion. I love you all, and hope you have a good week, and I will see you on the next video.